Hi, I'm Jill Becker, and I'm a member of the Board of Directors here at Cure Childhood Cancer. September is a very exciting month for us at Cure, and it's a great opportunity for you to join the fight against pediatric cancer. Each day during the month of September on the Cure website, we'll tell you the stories of incredible children who are battling this terrible disease, a disease that robs children of their childhood and sometimes robs families of their children. Here's the story of Tyler Shead.
Like so many stories about children with cancer, what doctors believe were growing pains and an old football injury ended with a diagnosis of Ewing sarcoma, a type of bone cancer. On October 27, 2008, I began my battle with childhood cancer. My high school years were filled with 9 months of chemotherapy, 30 rounds of radiation, 2 artificial knees, a titanium femur, and a new hip. I remember vividly how my friends were packing for spring break in Florida and I was in the bed with mouth sores. I have a scar that runs the length of my leg as a reminder of my battle with cancer. Almost a year after treatment ended, a routine scan led to those dreaded words: "There is a spot." The spot led to a relapse diagnosis and a stem cell transplant in July of 2011. Looking back, I can say that growing up is hard, and growing up as a teen with cancer is harder. Even now, I am probably the sweatiest limping college kid you will ever meet. I take about 10 pills a day and have to defend my handicap parking tag quite often. I'm thankful for hats to cover the areas of my head where my hair still doesn't grow in fully. I often hear people compare cancer to being on a roller coaster, and in some ways I can see that analogy. In one brief thought, I'm inspired by the kindness of strangers, but in a flash another thought crashes in with the heartbreak of losing friends to this disease. A cancer diagnosis can certainly come with a wave of emotions. However, I do have to disagree with the analogy. A roller coaster is something that someone must volunteer to do, and the ride eventually ends. With childhood cancer, it is not a voluntary ride, and it never ends. Once you are impacted by childhood cancer, it's a lifelong journey. I hope to see an end to childhood cancer, not only for me, but for the 46 other children who are diagnosed each and every day. I don't believe that miracles are a spectator sport. I believe we all must be involved and work for them. I believe that I must rally the troops, so we will be a generation that participates in making miracles happen each and every day. I want to see more awareness about childhood cancer, and I want to find a cure. I hope to be a voice for all the children I see at clinic each week, for all the parents who have buried their children from this dreaded disease, and for all the teens struggling just like me, trying to find their way. I believe there are no limits to God's miracles, but myself and many others must be active participants in the process. I believe we still have a great work to do, but I do believe we will find a cure. My name is Tyler, and this is my story.
I'm sure after you've heard Tyler's story, you'll want to help him, as you'll want to help all of the kids that you'll meet on the Cure site this month. You can do that by donating in their name. The money raised will go to research to end pediatric cancer. This is your opportunity. Come to the Cure website, read the stories, be inspired, donate, and do your part to end childhood cancer in our lifetime.